Sister wives. Kody Brown admitted Las Vegas was the best time in his life. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my 2S Gossip channel. Sister wives star Kody Brown is unable to move forward from the life he once shared with his wives Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Robyn Brown. Together, Kody and his polygamous family had 18 children, and they worked tirelessly to defeat stereotypes about plural marriage while also avoiding prosecution. The Browns thought they had found peace at last after moving from Las Vegas to Flagstaff, Arizona. Unfortunately, the move marked the beginning of the end for their family. 3 of Kody's 4 marriages imploded within 2 years. Christine announced she was divorcing Kody in November 2021. Just 1 year later, Janelle revealed she and Kody were no longer together. Finally, Meri announced the end of her marriage in early 2023 after years of estrangement. Kody, now in a monogamous marriage with Robyn, faces intense pressure and uncertainty. He is left pining for the life he once had, and his inability to adapt has emerged as a primary cause of his failed marriages. While reflecting on his divorces, Kody admitted his family was at its best during their time in Las Vegas. When Sister Wives premiered, Kody and his wives shared a home in Lehi, Utah. After the family went public with their plural lifestyle, they faced the threat of prosecution. Due to Utah's laws against polygamy, Kody chose to flee the state with his wives and children rather than risk their family being broken apart. They decided to relocate to Las Vegas. In Las Vegas, the Browns created the perfect environment for a plural family. They purchased 4 adjacent lots at the end of a cul-de-sac and had custom homes built for each wife's family. This enabled Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn to have their own space, but the houses were in such close proximity that their children could easily move back and forth. Meanwhile, Kody was able to rotate effortlessly between his wives' homes. Kody is now aware that leaving behind their perfect setup changed the course of his family's future. The setup enabled the family to easily congregate while also allowing the wives to maintain their privacy. When Kody admitted Las Vegas was the best time of his life, he was alluding to the consequences of his rash decision to uproot his family. Just as his wives were getting comfortable and settling into their lives in Las Vegas, Kody convinced them to move once again. Kody is now aware that leaving behind their perfect setup changed the course of his family's future. Kody took pride in his dedication to being a father. Despite having more than a dozen children, he was still overjoyed at every birth. Kody's wives speak fondly about him being an attentive father when his children were younger. However, that quality diminished. Over time, Kody now has strained relationships with most of his adult children. Although he is close to Robyn's children, he has very little contact with the children he shares with Christine and Janelle. They suggested Kody doesn't know how to parent older children, and he became lost as his children matured. When Kody reminisces about his life in Las Vegas, he recalls a time when he was constantly surrounded by his children. As they grew older and became less dependent on him, Kody failed to change his parenting. He forgot birthdays and missed holidays. Kody's estrangement from his children is something he never could have imagined back in their Las Vegas days. The Browns' decision to leave Las Vegas was incredibly damaging to their family's future. Despite having built dream homes that allowed them to live as a community, Kody pressured his wives to leave it all behind. At one time, Las Vegas was considered the family's permanent home base after years of constant moving, but Kody became restless, and in Sister Wives Season 13, the family moved to Flagstaff. Unfortunately, the housing market in Flagstaff was brutal. Kody's wives were forced to live in homes spread across the town, losing their cherished family culture. Christine and Robyn, facing a limited rental market, ended up buying homes for their families. What was supposed to be a temporary arrangement became the family's new normal. With so much distance between them, the wives became comfortable living independently, and they lost the communal lifestyle they previously had. Soon after their move to Flagstaff, the pandemic struck. Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn quarantined with their children, effectively ending large family gatherings. Kody primarily lived with Robyn, thus beginning their monogamous life together. Just like their housing crisis, what was expected to be a temporary inconvenience dragged on, and social distancing became part of the family's routine. On top of physical separation, a huge divide broke out between the family over the necessity of social distancing. Kody and Robyn had strict criteria for the family to follow in hopes of one day gathering in person. Unfortunately, Kody's young adult children couldn't give up their social, academic, and professional lives as required by Kody's rules. Kody's children took offense at his refusal to adjust his rules for the sake of their relationship, and the family began to fracture. He refused to adapt his guidelines to enable family bonding. Kody's stubborn nature became more evident during the pandemic. He refused to adapt his guidelines to enable family bonding. Furthermore, Kody resented his children and wives who were more loose with their social distancing standards. He blamed them for keeping the family apart, when ultimately it was Kody who made it impossible for anybody but Robyn to meet his expectations. In retrospect, Kody can probably see how COVID and the Flagstaff living situation marked the turning point for his family, and he is now nostalgic for the life he had in Las Vegas. Kody spends much of his time ruminating on the mistakes his wives and children made that led them to their current situation. He refuses to acknowledge his failures, and his focus on the past also makes him unable to move forward. Because Kody keeps harping on the perceived mistakes other people made, he can't find the forgiveness necessary to have cordial relationships with them in the present. Meanwhile, Kody's wives have moved on. Janelle's attitude is strikingly different from Kody's. She refers to her life with him as in the past, and she is focused on moving forward. Meanwhile, Meri says she doesn't even remember her life with Kody. Their relationship had been bad for so long that she can't recall what it was like to be in a functioning marriage with him. While Kody is stuck in the past, his ex-wives have let go of their hurt and resentment and are looking to the future. Sister Wives Season 19 will document the path forward for Kody and his family. With 18 children between them, Kody and his ex-wives will constantly cross paths. If Kody wants to find peace with his exes, he needs to let go of his obsession with the past and embrace an open mind for the future. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown has been through a lot these last few years, and she started a new business to help get her through difficult times. People deal with personal struggles in different ways, and 55-year-old Janelle likes to stay busy by working hard and distracting herself. Janelle was 55-year-old Kody Brown's second wife, and they had 6 children together. Throughout their 30 years of marriage, they were the family's main breadwinners. Janelle has always liked to work, and now she gets to run her own small business. When Janelle married Kody in 1993, he was already married to his first wife, and he'd eventually marry 2 more. When all was said and done, Kody had 4 wives and 18 children. When Sister Wives premiered in 2010, the Browns seemed like they were the very picture of a happy, functional polygamist family, but things aren't always what they seem. Over the course of the last few years, 3 of Kody's 4 wives have left him, including Janelle. Now that she's on her own, she is focusing on herself and even started a small business. On March 30, Reddit user careless_secretary47 posted a screenshot detailing the new business that Janelle had just registered. The Sister Wives Season 19 star called the business Taeda Farms, and she intends to grow and sell cut flowers. The business is part of Janelle's mourning process after the tragic death of her son, Garrison Brown, in March. Janelle has always loved to garden, and hopefully this new business will bring a devastated Janelle some comfort. Janelle was very close to Garrison before he passed away, so she can look back knowing that she loved her son as much as she could. For his part, Kody hadn't spoken to his son before Garrison passed away. Though the men had a decent relationship when Garrison was young, he came to resent his father for perceived neglect after Kody married his 4th wife, Robyn Brown. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit, it divided father and son irrevocably. Janelle is following in the footsteps of fellow sister wife girl boss Meri Brown, who has started several businesses over the years. Meri, Kody's first wife, married him in 1990, and left him in 2022. Meri has always had an entrepreneurial spirit, and, earlier this year, she started Worthy Up, a life coaching service. The Sister Wives Season 19 star recently announced that she'd be temporarily closing her popular bed and breakfast, Lizzie's Heritage Inn, for renovations. Janelle recently posted a family photo to Instagram. In the photo, the Sister Wives Season 19 star poses alongside several of her children, including a smiling Garrison. Janelle is devastated by her son's death, her divorce, and the subsequent financial problems that often come from such a split. While many people might crumple into a ball and give up, Janelle had always been strong. Throughout her long marriage to Kody, she was always stoic in the face of various family struggles, and she continues to display that admirable strength in the face of profound adversity. Hopefully, Janelle's flower business will succeed. The business may help her to move on after the passing of her late son. It looks like there is some trouble in the Sister Wives paradise again. This time, it's between the iconic mother-daughter duo, Christine and Gwen. These two have been having issues for a while now, and viewers have noticed the way the latter has been ignoring her mother. But it appears that things have escalated now. Fans were in disbelief when they recently noticed that Gwen had unfollowed Christine on social media. They wondered what had happened between these two and decided to investigate. Sister Wives viewers have noticed the way Gwen has been absent from Christine's life in the last few months. She didn't even bother to attend the latter's wedding and skipped it like nothing ever happened. Mykelti opened up about how devastated her mother was because of Gwen's absence and revealed that she wasn't also aware of this. Since then, Christine and Gwen have shown no signs of togetherness. They didn't hang out together and didn't post pictures as well. Both of them have been busy in their new married lives, and they perhaps aren't bothered to mend fences with each other. But now it appears that their estrangement is increasing day by day as Gwen's disdain towards Christine is getting more evident. Sister Wives. Gwen unfollowed Christine on Instagram. But why? Gwen Brown recently turned heads when she decided to unfollow her mother, Christine Brown, on Instagram. Apparently, in today's world, hitting that so-called unfollow button is considered to be a form of ultimate shade. Hence, Sister Wives fans wondered if Gwen was actually trying to cut ties with Christine on social media and if she perhaps didn't want to continue with their relationship. A Reddit thread recently started, and the op wondered if Christine and Gwen weren't even on talking terms. It stated, "I'm assuming there is some issues between them." The thread further pointed out that Christine was still following Gwen, while the latter was the first one to unfollow her. Hence, the op believes that this gives a clear message about the star kid's will to maintain her relationship with her mother. Several viewers predicted that perhaps Gwen was upset with Christine because of Paedon. Apparently, the latter attended their mother's wedding, and Christine looked happy with him. That is why some fans believe that Gwen is in an estranged relationship with Christine. However, it appears that most of the viewers are taking Christine's side in this matter. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.